All right, ladies and gentlemen, the brand new Void Knight uniform is finally here for Silver Surfer. And I gotta say, man, they did a fantastic job with the visuals for this thing. Hands down, easily one of the best looking uniforms that they've ever made. You might not look like that to some of you guys, but damn, bro, this man has literally become the embodiment of darkness. Okay, this uniform looks truly terrifying, and rightfully so, because he is now, for the first time ever, a super villain.
You guys are so screwed now!
The Silver Savage, as I dubbed him years ago, has returned, and he will be meta once more. In this new uniform, they've given him a few different tweaks. They didn't do absolutely everything that I wanted them to do, but I am rocking with this uniform heavily. Picked it up, got it to Mythic. Gotta say, for the first time in a long time, I'm kind of happy with the uniform options, you know what I'm saying? With the exception of Electro, you know, that's kind of meh. The rest of them, though, are all really good. We got Adam Warlock in here, obviously still one of the best characters in the game. Riri, you could argue whether or not she's useful, but she got the support passive on deck. Electro not really offering much these days. Captain America, he's still one of the strongest combat characters in the game, and he's free to play. It's a free to play uniform. And obviously Thor, even though he's now been dethroned by Beta Ray Bill, he's still one of the best tier 4s out there. So all those uniforms, very good options for me. Now I've decided to slap a CTP of Conquest on this man because they did a couple things for him with this new uniform. They bumped up his damage reduction from 30% to 40%. And I find that when a character has a lot of damage reduction, 40% I think is a good spot to be if you want to run a character with a CTP of Conquest. So because of that, I decided I'm going to take the mighty authority that I had on him. I'm going to leave that for now and try him with the Conquest, since not only did they bump up his damage reduction, but they also gave him 40% more defenses. Okay, so extra defenses, super armor, bit more attack here from 10% to 30%, which is very important because Silver Surfer reflects now not 25, 30% of all damage received, up to a maximum of 30% of his attack. So the fact that he now has more attack coming from his uniform bonus is very important. Now, one thing I want to touch on before we jump into the content is the fact that Silver Surfer, for the first time ever, is actually a proc friendly character that you can use in PvE content. Now, how good will he be for PvE content remains to be seen once we get him up to 80 and tier 4. Probably before we get there though, we might swap him over to a CTP of energy at 70, depending on how long they keep me trapped here, because I'm not spending no money on no bloody tickets to get no second potential. Ain't doing that. However, third, fourth, and the fifth skill can be easily chained together to give you a nice sexy combo. 1 and 2 still very much so dead skills, especially for PvE content. However, the second skill, yeah, man jumps into an iframe and does a power bomb with some freaking symbiotes. That's sick. The fifth skill though is actually nuts, bro. It looks like this man is just firing a whole bunch of symbiotes and then finishing up with a Kamehameha wave. Depending on the angle, let me just go ahead and do that from the side here. Man hit you with like a Gallic gun, bro. Like, that's wild. If they recolored it, that shit would look like a Gallic gun. That's crazy, bro. So Silver Surfer finally back in the meta for sure with the reflect, and the fact that, listen, for PvE, having 2 powerful skills that you can instantly cancel and have them go off and keep hitting the enemy is a big deal for extra damage. But for PvP, that's even bigger of a deal, because if you get guard broken, which we didn't talk about the fact that he now has super armor, but if you get guard broken when you use your third skill or your fourth skill, they're still gonna be firing a whole bunch of symbiotes and a whole bunch of energy at the enemy. So yeah, they still gonna die. The problem with that though is, since Silver Surfer is a big part of the meta, Silver Surfer is probably gonna be his worst enemy, because if you have all these skills lingering and you go up against an enemy Silver Surfer, well, you're probably gonna kill yourself to reflect damage. So something to consider. And that, my friends, is part of the reason why I went with the CTP of Conquest, because it gives us the clash effect. So it's gonna give us guard break and super guard break immunity. But more importantly, since Surfer is coming back, and a big part of what makes Silver Surfer so dangerous is the reflect. You can see right here, enemy reflect damage effect. I'm basically immune to that. So yeah, if you don't have a CTP of Conquest, you might want to look into one for Surfer, because it's gonna be the best way to protect your Surfer from other enemy Silver Surfers. And this right here is the team we're gonna be testing him with today. We're gonna put him together with Colossus, because as you all know, Colossus is gonna give us some damage reduction, and in addition to that, we're gonna get a little bit of chain hit damage protection from Agent Venom. And we have Agent Venom's artifact at 5 stars, so we're gonna get 25% extra juice from the artifact, because right now Silver Surfer also has the symbiote tag. Yes sir, power cosmic and symbiote. So let's get into it. He also has the annihilator tag, so we could put him together with Ronin for some extra sauce, but we gonna save Ronin for a whole nother video. Alright, let's see how this goes, boys. It's been a long time since I've done a timeline battle review, especially in this meta where you're supposed to be using 3 powerful characters, only using 1 and stacking their team. I don't think my cards and swords and whatnot is ready for it yet. But let me see what the Surfer can do. We took out Jean Grey quite easily, but then there was Logan. And this is Logan with a greed, I think. So Logan, yeah, we can't reflect not much back. Actually, is it a greed? Yeah, it is a greed.
Embarrassing.
I think he did okay, but Logan is a demon because of the fact that he has the undead artifact, and he does the majority of his damage from the safety and comfort of iframes. Alright, round 2. Let's see if this team can actually cook. Maybe we should try at 80. But I ain't got no luck on the potential. I seen some of y'all already got the one shot on the potential. Come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so Jean is gone. Easy counter. I feel like Jean's stock is definitely on the decline, because Madeline can counter her, and now we got Surfer countering her. Like, stock is going nuts. She's still, hey, listen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, boy. So she got like a brilliance. She got, oh wow, we took her. That's lit. That's lit. Okay, Logan gonna clean up again. So we took out 2 tier 4s and a level 70 Silver Surfer. You might want to put this on your to buy list for the anniversary, bro. Oh, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I might, but then again, I don't think I should. I'm thinking about taking my brilliant CTP of Conquest from my Logan and giving it to my Surfer, but I think it's kind of silly to do so, because as you can see, Logan is a good counter. Okay, so this is an interesting team. I'm surprised to see Gore these days, to be honest. Pretty much every team is running Maddie, Logan, Jean. Wow. Okay, and you can kind of see why. Gore stock's definitely falling, bro. The fact that this man got cooked by Agent, listen, Agent Venom's actually not bad. Like, you can see he got to the point where he almost killed Jean once there, so he's underrated for sure, or maybe appropriately rated, who knows, depends. I feel like if Conquest was a better game mode, you would hear a lot more about him. Oof. Okay, so this is a dub for us, because there ain't no way Mystique is a liability on this team. I don't know what this man's cooking, bro.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb, it's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb.
Okay, Gore lead. Well, actually, it's Maddie lead and Gore opener. Yeah, bro. Gore's stocks have fallen. Holy sh! I remember when this guy was the terror of timeline, and just taking one of his lives was a feat, bro. Now we got, yeah, bro. Okay, I'm very curious. Will I just get cleaned by Logan here, bro? Logan is cooking. Logan is actually cooking, bro. Holy. Granted, we're level 70 and he's tier 4, but yeah. Okay, so Logan is that guy. We have concluded that Logan is that guy. Let me see what happens here. I want to do 2 fights and I want to see if we can. Hold on. Agent Venom, who are you? Okay, I'm about to say, are you him? Well, you're not. But okay, Mama Jean. Okay, Mama Jean. Oof. Okay, so she got what looks like a brilliant vitality there. Let me just double check. Yeah, so she got one of them eggs on her. Okay, so we got 1 life out of there, but we ain't got much to play with. So by the time Maddie comes in, I think it's over for us. Oof. I would say he's hanging in there quite nicely, considering it's Jean, and Jean is still goated. But yeah, looks like once this guy gets up to tier 4, might just be game over for a lot of these characters, man. We'll see. I think Logan might still have his number, which is actually kind of funny considering he's universal and Logan is combat. So very rare you see something like that happening, because universal characters don't have no weaknesses. But the weakness for Silver Surfer is like if you can't reflect and the enemy has really good healing and have an immortality artifact, well, you might just get cooked. But yeah, this boy has his gene built very well, so I don't know that we getting through. So it looks like level 70, he has a lot of potential. Okay, has a lot of potential, which looks good for when you get him up to 80 at least. So at 80, I'm gonna come back probably with this same team, same build kind of deal, and see what happens. Right now I don't have him fully stacked. I could give him more reflect power by giving him even more attack, but this is what I'm running right now. We got like what, 12 Odins here and a bunch of HP. I could go full, but I think I'll hang on to this build for now. Y'all want to see him with a CDB of energy and some PvE content? Let me know.